Hey guys, it's Dandy. So today I thought it would be kind of cool to go through my commonplacing method, I guess, or flip through some of my old commonplace books. I was using these field notes books. I think a lot of people like to commonplace in these, and they're a lot of fun. And I filled up two. I still have an empty one, but I'm actually going to be switching over to something different, which I'll show a little later, but I wanted to do a flip through first. Also, I apologize that today's video is, it's a day later than it normally is. I have been in the process of getting a car. It's my first car ever, so it's been a little bit of a process, a little bit of a stressful process, but I did finally get a car today, and it's exciting. I'll put some pictures up. But yeah, so that's why this video is a day late. So I think I've actually shown this specific field notes before. I think I showed it not long ago when I was talking about my week setup. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'll link the video either way. So I might go through this one a little more quickly. But I started this one on July 5th of last year, and I finished it on September 24th of last year. And I went through this one relatively quickly. That's a little over 2 months. But I really liked it. The page size is nice. Sorry if you hear my dog. He's very noisy. I found a couple things. Things that I liked about it. The size. I like that these are pretty easy to fill up quickly. You can pocket them, you know, they're a good size. They're bendable, which is cool. And obviously the outside's very customizable, which is very good. I was giving myself these like margins like I've seen some other people do. Like, I think Megan Rhiannon Petite Gloom used to do that when she commonplaced in the field notes. And I don't know if Dozy Gold does that as well. But there's a few people that will margin like that. I found the margins just don't work for me as well. I often don't have a lot to elaborate on, and I'm like trying to push myself to elaborate on it, which is fine, but it's just not for me. And you'll see that I did that also in the second field notes. But yeah, the dots that I had for categorizing in this one also changed in the second one. I'll show you that in a moment too. Sorry if you hear my dog. Yeah, so then the dots in this one, my labels and stuff. So I had one for general research, one for my special interests, one for general thoughts, which was like more journaling and personal, and then photo album / sketch / images, quotes or sayings, and then things that were related to spirituality. And that worked pretty okay for me, but I found they just didn't match my needs as much as I needed them to. So in my second book, hang on, let me my information is showing. Okay, this should be good then. So in my second one, I had a different key. I started this one in September, and I finished it actually this year, this January. It's still January, on the 5th of this month. So it definitely took me longer to fill this one up, and I think that's when I started realizing that maybe the field notes wasn't working for me as much as I thought it would, or as much as it had at the beginning. And I'll get into reasons why later, but sorry about my dog. But my key for this one was one for quotes or copy text, one for collecting, and I just put sketches, scraps, visuals, one for personal things like general thoughts or a simple journal, and then I had one for general research, and then one for special interest, and then one for lists. And that seemed to work pretty okay too. I found that I didn't use the list one as much as I thought I would, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go through this one a little slower because I have not done a flip through of this one yet. Every now and then I like to do a playlist of the things I'm listening to at the time, just to kind of, when I read back later on, I get a glimpse of who I was then. This is just a bunch of Tomura Shigaraki because I love that guy. This is collecting. I ordered, I can't remember. Oh, I ordered a card of Shigaraki from Japan. And I just like the stamps and all the little fun things. And they wrote me a really sweet note. So I like to keep things like that. This is an arc that I found that I really like. I love Twice from My Hero, and this was just really cute. And they said that they had canon him having a soft spot for dandelions, and it's so cute. This is Red Apple Fries on Tumblr. They have a lot of really, really cute art of especially Twice. Sometimes I just print out things I'm doing lately. This was a list. I was gonna try to plan a trip to Universal with my family. A list of things I wanted to put in my, what is that? My media journal. This is when I found out that Universal put the Islands of Adventure soundtrack on Spotify and stuff, and I listened to this nonstop. It was my favorite thing ever, and it is still my favorite thing ever, and I'm obsessed with it. This is also some stamps and stuff from Japan. I don't remember. Oh, this was also trading cards I ordered from Japan. I just love stamps from other countries, and I like when they put like the ink stamps, and it's just really cool. This was also planning for a trip, and just like texts and stuff. This was me talking about the loaded hash browns at Dunkin', which they are not there anymore, and I'm so upset about it because they were so good. You guys, if you live close to a Dunkin' Donuts, they have the best hash browns I've ever had in my life. They still sell regular hash browns, but at one point they had queso and bacon, and they were so good. This is just something I saw on Tumblr that it was cute, and so I printed that off. This was me trying to rearrange my room in a better way. This is also things to put in my media journal. I need to reference that again because I don't think I've added half of that. This was Zeus Appreciation because I love him. This was when the Nurse Kenjaku came out in the Jujutsu manga. That might be a spoiler, and I apologize if I just spoiled anybody. This was when somebody bought like $40 worth of stuff from my shop, and it made me feel like really good, and so I had to journal about it. This was when I was Christmas shopping, and this was another Universal trip I was planning. And this is just me talking about Boston because I miss Boston and I love Boston. This was me doing a little bit of research on Krampus, which I did know about him, but I wanted to know more. Like his lore. I wanted to know more of his lore. And so I found two of these really cute Krampus carton, and I printed those off and just stuck them in the middle there. And then this is when I ordered some Everyman Hybrid pins, and the artist gave me a really cute habit sticker as well. If you can see this, it's KONERRU on Etsy. If you guys like Everyman Hybrid, they have some really cute pins and stuff. And this is when I ordered my Switch Lite for my mom for Christmas. They gave me a really cute thank you note, so I just love to collect stuff like that. This was me taking notes on how to film things, collecting again. This is stuff that came with my Zelda and Chill CD. This was a recently log. Sometimes I'll just put in something I'm listening to, something I got lately, or something I like. This was me. I watched a Life of Riza on YouTube. She makes gorgeous videos, and they're wonderful, and I can't get enough of them. So she said something in one of her videos that said, the sooner you can be you, the sooner people looking for you will find you. And it just really resonated with me, so I wrote that, and then I also kind of elaborated it down here, or elaborated on it, like my feelings on it and stuff. This is also me talking about Dunkin' and how I need to maybe not spend as much on Dunkin' Donuts as I do, which I've cut back a little, but I should probably reread this and give myself that same advice again. This is when we did gingerbread houses, taking notes on some cameras that I'm interested in, another recently log, that's when I first started playing Pokemon Arceus, rearranged my room, and then every now and then I also like to do like a me currently kind of log. Just this, I found a really cute pit crew, so I made myself in it. You know, just the things I'm into at the time, things that are important to me, and like a little playlist. And then I also kind of drew some things that are important to me also. And that's always fun to do. And this, I rediscovered Taylor Swift. I used to be super into her when I was young, like a tiny child. I played Speak Now and Fearless on repeat all the time. So I rediscovered her, and I wrote down some of my favorite lyrics because some of them really do mean a lot to me. It's not so much of the romance ones that really get to me, it's the ones about life and growing up and things like that. So I wrote some of those down. And around Christmas time, Duncan started giving donuts in these cute little like gift bags, so I had to like cut that out and put that in there. And this is when I started taking some kind of sea moss vitamin thing. I can't tell you whether or not it's helped yet or not. It seems like it may be, but I don't want to promise that. And then this is, I kind of wanted to do like a vision board sort of thing for my dream life, except I'm doing like affirmations also. So it's kind of like present tense because I'm trying to make it affirmations, but it's also things that I would like to have in the future kind of thing, if that makes any sense at all. And then I listened to a lot of Nox Arcana this past Christmas, during Christmas. Another Duncan thing, a quote from Nathaniel Drew that I really liked: perhaps the most important journey that we're all on is learning to be okay with what's happening. And I thought that also would really resonated, you know. This is the little info card that came in my Hobonichi Weeks, and so I just stuck that in there too. And I ordered a Jeff the Killer patch for my jean jacket, and this is the business card that came with it. They're based in the UK, but they ship worldwide, which is really cool. This was my field notes closing thoughts, kind of, where I'm realizing it's not really for me. And then I kind of turned the rest of this book into a mini crow journal, where I just put a bunch of stickers that I really liked, but I didn't know where to put, so I just kind of stuck them all in the back here. And that's my second field notes. I do like the field notes, and I know I have a third one left, and I'm not going to waste it. My thought is I can fill it up with something more niche, like something focused on one specific topic or something, instead of just a commonplace book. And so that way it's not a lot, so if I do focus it on one specific thing, I can fill this up still, and it'll all be on that one topic, if that makes any sense. So, I'll worry about that later. What am I commonplacing in now, you may ask? Dandy, what are you doing? I have a Moleskine. I have a Moleskine journal, and it's the pocket size, so it's pretty much the same size as a field notes. But what I like about this more is that it is hardcover. I think that really helps me stay motivated. I couldn't tell you why. Just something about a hardcover book. It feels more like a book to me, with the exception being like traveler's notebooks and stuff. But I really like a hardcover journal. That's just how it is. This cover is not for a Moleskine pocket notebook. I bought it, and it was an A6 Midori cover. So it's a little taller. And I actually, if you can see, I cut it and then I sewed it. So it's a little interesting, but you know, it's mine and it gives it character. I also, of course, this cover was not originally on it. I covered it with some decorative paper that I have, and come on, it's really good paper. And so I just cut a hole in that, and then I punched holes in the Midori cover, and then I put a line through it so I could pull the strap through, so I could still have the strap to wrap around it. This light blue isn't really my thing, and that was the cover. Here. Whoa, I didn't mean for that to move that way. show you. If you can see this drawer, I'm sorry. It's very messy. This is what it looked like. And the blue's okay. It's just not my thing. These were $3. $3 at my local Marshall's. And I've always wanted to try a Moleskine. So I was like, I can't pass that up. It's 2 Moleskines for $6. So I got them. And I really like it so far. I've actually put more entries in this one in the past month than I did, quicker than I did the field notes for sure. And I'm still using my dots, and I do, hang on. Okay, I'll block out beforehand. I forgot my info's in this too. Okay. I do still use my dots, my commonplacing dots. I need to refill because I'm out of my green ones, but that's okay. Oh, this is what it looks like. I put a Hermes picture there. And this is actually a temporary tattoo. I saw somebody else do that, and it's really cute. It's like a stamp, but you don't have to have the ink or the other stamp. So this is my key. I did change it again. So I kind of grouped quotes and scraps together. Like collecting includes collecting quotes, collecting scraps, collecting paper, collecting ephemera. So collecting is just collecting, if that makes sense. Pink is for personal. That's journaling, maybe smaller dailies that I feel like aren't worth putting in the Hobonichi. This brown color is for general, and that's research. Blue is for special interest, whether it's rambling or visual. Gray is for brain dumps and brainstorms, and then black is for sketches. Sorry, my phone died. So yeah, so I wanted to separate the sketches and my art from the general visual stuff because I just felt like that was a difference I needed to like differentiate, you know. So yeah, this is the first entry. Just me talking about the Moleskine, and I was excited about the Moleskine and all that, and this stuff came in it, you know, of course. Then, you know, my first set of Pokemon cards, which it's just newer ones, but I just like cards. Kind of an update thing. This is me journaling about Sam Drake, who I love very much. He's one of my favorite characters ever in the world. This is some of my art that I did on Procreate, and then I just printed that off to put that in here to document it. This is me just putting some scraps of stuff from when I visited a local shop. These are some pictures I took that same day. I messed up this stamp, so I just put a piece of paper over it. It's fine, we're not gonna worry about it. I thought this hawk was really cool, and then I actually took this while the car was moving, so it's also got some motion, but it kind of actually got these two guys a little sharp. So I was really proud of that. And this is me putting my natal chart in something again. My printer is still printing a little weird, so it's kind of blurry, but I can still read it, so it's no big deal. So I just split all that up and put it in a little pocket here. It just is like my sun in Aries, and my ascendant is Cancer, and my moon is Aquarius in the 8th house, and it just talks about kind of what that means, so I can kind of reference that, you know, if I ever want to. This is when I did some drawings, and this is with colored pencils, so that's why I put this here, because if I bear down on the next page, it kind of like transfers that, so I didn't want it to mess each other up. So this is my very poor drawing of Shinx and then a little bear. And this is me just putting some of my favorite pictures from my last trip to Universal with my best friend Dylan. Us on the Hulk, me with my favorite character meets, you know, it's a lot of fun. This is just me talking about, you know, coming home and stuff, and the way I'm feeling lately. My little sibling actually wrote this for me on one of my bear sticky notes. And this actually came from Germany. I'm part of a, like, website called Post Crossing, and you just send postcards to people from all around the world, so then you get postcards back as well. So I really like this one because it's from the Natural History Museum in Berlin. Or of that, not from it, because it's a stamp, but it's got some cool stuff on that. This is me talking about some of my OCs that I haven't worked on in like years, and me going, I kind of miss doing that. This is a scrap from a paper bag that's from a local store that I really like, and this was a plan. to write about. I just haven't got there yet. And then that's what I have so far. This is the back of a sticker sheet, or it's either that or one of my sticker release papers, and I just cut it to size, and I just keep some extra stickers there. Some extra stickers here in this pocket, and this is a Hobonichi A6 writing pencil board, but I cut it down a little. I had to have it because it was a dandelion. My date stickers, and then in my pocket I've just got like some other little ephemera things, and my letters and more stickers and things like that. So yeah, that's where I'm at currently with my commonplacing system. I still of course have my Hobonichi weeks that I journal and plan and write in and stuff, and that has kind of like bigger like fun days and stuff in it. Like we went ice skating not long ago, so I logged that and journaled about that in there. I do have it in, I got this traveler's notebook cover from Moterm actually. Hang on, from Moterm actually for Christmas, and I really like it. And I also keep a little sketchbook in there that's actually traveler's notebook size. And that's been a lot of fun to be able to have that with me too. My pocket with stickers. Let me see. Yeah, so there's my January page. So I just journal in here also about fun days and things like that. Of course, I have my cards in here. This one's new. I really like it a lot. My moods and things like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry it's a day late again. Unless I get it up later tonight, but it might be Sunday. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!